All right, let's take a look at this example. Here we're asked to solve triangle ABC and round our answers to one decimal place. And we're given that the length of side A is 10, the length of side B is 12, and the length of side C is 16. So here we're given the length of all three sides of a triangle. We have to use the law of cosines to find the measurements of the missing angles. Typically, I like to start by finding the largest angle. Well, the largest angle is always opposite the longest side. So let's start by finding the measurement of angle C. To find the measurement of angle C, we'll use this version of the law of cosines, which gives us cosine of C is equal to 10 squared plus 12 squared minus 16 squared, all of that over 2 times 10 times 12. Using our calculator, we quickly find that that's equal to negative 12 over 240. Now let's use the cosine inverse function to solve for angle C. So we have C is equal to inverse cosine of negative 12 over 240. When we round to one decimal place, like we're told in our directions, we get that C is approximately 92.9 degrees. And I'm going to put a degree symbol right there, 92.9 degrees. Now from here, we can choose to either use the law of sines or the law of cosines to find the measures for the remaining two angles. But here's the thing. Anytime I'm given the length of three sides of a triangle, I'm going to use the law of cosines every single time to find the measures of the angles. Because if I were to use the law of sines at this point, I would have to use a rounded value of 92.9 degrees into that law of sines formula to find the measurement of the next angle. Well, I don't ever want to use rounded values if I don't have to. So I'm not going to use the law of sines going forward. I'm going to continue to use the law of cosines. And we're going to find the measure of the next largest angle next. So that would be angle B. And to help us do that, we will use this version of the law of cosines. Cosine of B is equal to A squared plus C squared minus B squared, all of that over 2AC, which gives us 10 squared plus 16 squared minus 12 squared, all over 2 times 10 times 16, which then gives us cosine of angle B is equal to 212 over 320. And again, we use inverse cosine function to find the measure of angle B. That gives us the measure of angle B is equal to cosine inverse of 212 over 320. And using our calculator, we find that the measure of angle B is approximately 48.5 degrees when rounded to one decimal place. And now all we have to do to find the measurement of angle A is subtract the measurement of angle B and angle C from 180 degrees, and that will give us the measurement of angle A. And when we do that, we find that the measurement of angle A is approximately 38.6 degrees. Now, notice on this last calculation, when we subtracted the measurements of angle B and angle C from 180 degrees, we have no choice but to use the rounded values for angle B and angle C. So the final calculation was 180 minus 92.9 minus 48.5, which gives us the measurement of angle A, which was 38.6.